So this is what everybody really looks like when they take their mask off after guns, beer, and therapy. Oh my goodness.
Try to take a shower here, guys. Come on, get out of here. Close your eyes.
That mute button gets me almost every time. Howdy, Hillbilly Nation. It's American Hillbilly. Man, good to see y'all here on a Saturday night. I hope y'all having a wonderful, wonderful Saturday night. And I'm going to go ahead and start the banner. We will be doing a giveaway. It is hashtag HBN144. And make sure you get entered in the giveaway. Yeah, we got a skinny multicolored knife that we're going to be giving away tonight. Man, it's been a great day. It's cooled off some here today, and man, really, really enjoying it. I mean, I'm loving the little bit cooler weather. Still ain't got any rain yet, but that'll come. But yeah, woo! Glad to have an evening out there. You ain't just spitting dust, Anyway, let's start off here with the Bible verse. It says, "Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, as God in Christ forgave you." Ephesians 4:32. Good stuff right there. I believe the good Lord is saying, make somebody's day better. I'm pretty sure that's what He's telling us to do. So if you can, make somebody's day better. We're all about that. No doubt about that, folks. My goodness, look at all these awesome people out here already on the side chat, and we got a bunch of awesome people back here in the green room. So anyway, let's bring them out and say howdy. And at first, we got Kentucky Rimfire Hobbies. How you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing good, Hillbilly. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, doing good.
Okay. I'm trying my earbuds out. So anyway, thanks for having me on tonight. Had a good day today for the most part. Went around collected some door prizes for our upcoming event. And I did make it to the range, but I made a boo-boo and didn't turn my downrange camera on, so all that footage I threw it away, and we'll try again tomorrow. But any day at the range is a good day, and it did start raining, so I had to pack my gear up and leave. So it has cooled off here a little bit in Kentucky. The weather was quite nice today, and y'all, I guess I said for the most part my day was good. I'll go ahead and start off with y'all continue to remember my dad in prayers. So his scan results came back today, and his cancer has not changed. So it's not any bigger, it's not any smaller. But the sad part is my dad has to continue taking that chemo, which is really bringing him down. So just continue to remember my dad, and let's have a good show tonight.
You betcha. We're gonna try for sure. I don't think we can be stopped. We're just gonna have a good time, like we always try to do. Well, thanks for being here, Chad. Appreciate you, buddy. And up next, let's bring out Hasbro from Hasbro's Hide. How you doing tonight, buddy?
Hey guys. Doing good. Tired. It was a cooler day here, so I got out and did a lot of stuff, a lot of mowing, a lot of working with a tractor, cleaning up the range, altering my range a little bit, and then I did a little shooting. And I was so tired, but it's still good to be on the range. So it's good to be with you all tonight. Chad, I'll keep praying for your dad, brother.
You get chased by a coyote?
That coyote didn't chase me this time because my range faces the woods he comes out of, so he didn't show up then. Wiley was gone.
Well, just get you a Roadrunner and put out back there, and you won't have to worry about it. You'll be seeing a lot of shipping come in from Acme.
I have an Acme box. I could set an Acme box out there.
There you go. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I did a little speed shooting KYL stuff today. That was pretty fun. So,
well, awesome. Well, thanks for being here, Hasbro. Up next, we got JH586. How you doing this evening, buddy?
Better than I deserve, man. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it. Been a long, hard week around the house, but we'll get through it, and we'll persevere and be better for it on the other side. And, Chad, prayers for your brother, for your dad, brother. I know where you at, and I'm on the other side of that. So, but you got my heart, brother. Anything you need, let me know.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. Yeah, keep Jamie and his family in your prayers too. If you don't know, Jamie had lost his mother-in-law, so yeah.
It's been a pretty tough couple of years. We lost my dad and a grandson stillborn last year, and now my mother-in-law. And, but it's part of life, guys. I mean, like Brooke was saying on her show tonight, we'll go through these seasons keep going. And, you've heard that saying, tough times don't last, tough people do. That's what we're all striving to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You bet you, buddy. Well, thanks for being here, Jamie. Appreciate you, buddy. And up next, we got J Delta 22NC. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Hello, everyone. I hope I say hello to everybody on the side chat. If I didn't, good evening, everyone. Had a good day today. Went to the range. Got to shoot some SK Standard Plus. And it's a good day because I opened my eyes, so it's a blessing. And I pray for you guys every morning. So for your dad too, Chad.
That's nice of you, buddy.
Thank you.
Oh, appreciate that.
Thank you for having me.
Well, thanks for being here. And up next, we got Mr. Gizzard Gary. How you doing this evening, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing all right. Sorry, I snuck in from the other room. Thanks for having me. Good to see everybody. My prayers for Chad and everybody who's suffering, and we'll get through this together.
You betcha. Yep. There's a lot of power in fellowship, especially good fellowship. No doubt about that. And we have some of the best people in this 2A community. I mean, just wonderful people. Man, I'm so glad and, just blessed to be a part of it. My goodness. And, it makes me proud, as a Christian, as an American, as somebody that supports the 2A and, loves to shoot guns and everything, to just be a part of a community like this. It's just, wonderful. I mean, just absolutely wonderful. Just great people, having fun, caring, taking care of each other and blessing each other. My goodness. I mean, that's great. It honestly is. So, well, make sure you get your hashtags in. Hashtag HBN144. We'll be doing a giveaway tonight. And also, I want to remind everybody, if you have not gone over to X and followed me over there, this month we're just doing it this month. We're ending at the end of August. But everybody that does that, they go over there, follow me, or if you already been following me, just screenshot that, email it to me at American Hillbilly Up. And for everybody that does that, we're going to be doing a giveaway, and you got a really cool knife for that giveaway. So make sure you do that. And see, I guess I should have had it up here. I'll go ahead real quick and pull this up just in case you do go over there, so you can see, because there's only so many digits you can use in a name over there, and American Hillbilly wouldn't fit. It's too many digits. So I ended up having to go with USA_Hillbilly. And I'll show you what that looks like right here, just in case you want to go over and do that. Right there at USA_Hillbilly. And that's what, a page looks like there. And so go over there, follow me. And the reason I'm doing this, folks, is over there on X, I work with, a lot of different companies, and they send out emails a lot to people that work with them like me and have really good deals. And so when you post a link and click on that link, then you can go get that good deal. Well, as you all know, it's like impossible to do here on YouTube. I mean, you'll get kicked off for it. But right there on X, you literally can put up the link. I can show the product, the price, and all you got to do is click on that link and it takes you right there. It's so much easier. And so that's the reason I'm promoting that is, so you guys can get some really good deals, and I mean, I want to share with you guys. I mean, that's the reason I do a lot of these reviews and work with these companies is, to try to get, Hillbilly Nation some really good deals. So anyway, man, look at all these fine folks out here on the side chat. Man, oh man. They're rocking and rolling over there. And we're going to call out your names here in just a little bit. So please don't go anywhere. Oh, man. I got a couple different topics about that. Well, we'll go through this one. It won't be too long. I think everybody can have an opinion on this on the panel and the side chat, and then we'll call out your names. And then I got a couple more good topics, I believe. So anyway, we probably discussed this on many, many live shows and everything before, but I thought in case it's changed, maybe you've, got something new. What's your favorite carry firearm? And that goes with the panel and the side chat. Put it out there. And Gary, we'll just start right down with you, buddy. Gary may have stepped away.
Sorry. Yeah, you caught me in the other room. I'm trying to multitask here. I'm trying to hang a new shower curtain in my bathroom and do this at the same time. So I figured it'd be 2 or 3 people before you got to me. So I figured I had a minute or two. But, I had my headphones in, so I heard you holler my name. But anyway, my favorite one right now is the one I'm carrying, which is my Ruger LCR snub nose 38 special. I pocket carry that every day.
Awesome. Yes, and you actually have something new that's subcompact too that you like.
I do. Also. Yeah.
I know Chad's got one of these, and man, I'd like to have one.
I think I know what you're talking about. So yeah.
So anyway, awesome, Gary. And I want to say here to where'd it go? There it is. Help a man. He says, I love the ads. Already bought 2 products. Well, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. But I only post like good. I try to only post like stuff that I know like people can really afford, and it's like, man, this is a good deal. So anyway, awesome to hear that. So we got some nice ones out here in the side chat too, man. Try to make sure I catch all these. Chat's just moving right along. So, Jose, we'll go to you next, buddy.
My carry EDC, right?
Yeah.
I got 2. I have, I don't carry both at the same time, but.
One for each pocket, baby.
Yeah, there you go. I have a Glock 43 that is a little pimp. He has work on the trigger and an extended magazine, and the magazine release is blue. And then I also one of my favorite is the Hellcat FDE. That's my truck, and I like the Glock 43 because it's easy to carry inside the waistband. That's where I carry. So those are my 2 favorites.
Oh, nice. Good stuff. So how about you, Jamie? You carry that long barrel revolver with you every day? Oh, you're muted, buddy.
Oh, that was dangerous.
I know. I was. My wife was in here. That was on purpose. But, yeah, when I can't carry that Coach gun back there, my everyday carry is the first generation Smith & Wesson Shield and 40 Smith & Wesson. When it gets to be wintertime and I can cover up better, I really like to carry my CZ75 because it's got a lot more capacity than the Shield does.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say this. Of the guys that I have met on YouTube, and I meet up with guys when I can and we shoot and stuff, but it seems to be that the most popular gun of the guys that I've met up with that are YouTube creators is the SIG 365. That seems to be what everybody likes.
Nice.
And I could drop some names, but I don't know that they would like that. But
Ozzy has.
I think you're right.
List. Yes.
At least they ain't carrying a 320.
I don't know about all that. Y'all gotta educate me on what's so bad about the 320.
Man,
Triggers that go off.
They had some that were going off without hitting the trigger.
Yep. It's a rabbit hole.
I don't know that I would. Let's put it this way. I would have to see that.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't calling nobody a liar. That ain't me. But for a gun to be sitting on a table and go off by itself is hard for me to imagine.
Well, yeah, some of them were in holsters, and it's a debate that I don't think either side's going to win. One of those things,
Yep.
And
yeah, one going off in your holster that could hurt.
yeah,
That could hurt bad.
Well, it's basically chambered and cocked, and no physical safety in between there. So that's the problem. Or something. Actually, I think I take it back. Something breaks, but that's the rumor. I don't own one, so I'm with you, Jamie. I don't know.
yeah. I ain't got a dog in this race.
I've heard a lot about it, but I'm skeptical. I think.
Yeah.
You know what I really think? I think Glock started some rumors. That's what I think. A little bit of bitter grapes there. Now the
Yep.
19X can't stay on the shelves.
There you go.
I digress.
Yeah.
I'm getting off topic there. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. There's a lot of people that carry those and, like them, and so they've not had any trouble. And so, I mean, it's, tell everybody, you do you, and whatever you feel safe with. And
Ozzy got him a CZ75. He carried one for P320 for 6 years.
yeah,
Ronald Eastman got rid of the two that he had.
Wow.
Interesting, guys. Interesting.
yeah. It's always kind of funny how Sig, gets some of these contracts too. But that's a whole nother story. We've seen by looking at, in the history of tanks and all kinds of stuff, how the government makes a lot of bad choices when they go to like 4 or 5 companies and say, this is what I want you to build. And then sometimes what they pick was not the, the best one by any means. And so, oh man, I remember when they picked that one tank and it was actually ranked the worst, but that's the one they were going to go with. And it's supposed to be able to shoot a drone out of the sky. And back then, hey, hush, I'm on the show here. And it had the tracking on it, the radar or whatever. And it couldn't even do that. And then they changed it over to something else, and all the congressmen and all the big wigs are sitting out there on metal grandstands or whatever, and the tank turned towards them to fire, and they shut that down pretty quick. When they said there was 3 other companies that had way better products than what this company did. So, yeah, never know. But anyway, we're up to you, aren't we, Hasbro, or did we already get to you?
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
for me, for just convenience, it's going to be a Bodyguard 380, and it's not that I recommend it. It's a really well-built gun, but it's the worst trigger that there has ever been in any pistol. It feels like a rifle. It should be a rifle. It's heavier than most rifles. But if I'm going to carry it like in the wintertime, I'll take. I used to take a Glock 19, but now I take the Dagger. I found it to be very reliable, and I'll carry it. Occasionally, I'll carry a full-size Colt 45 with Black Talon. That's more about I know I'm going to hit what I point at if I had to. I won't miss. It's such a good gun. So.
Yeah, good stuff. So, Chad, how about you, buddy?
Well, I have something in my pocket every day, and that is a North American Arms 5.22 revolver. And my grandfather always carried a tool in his pocket, and it had what I call pocket polish. He carried it for so long, and that's kind of the way my little 22 is getting. It's getting pocket polished. But that's to hold them off until I can get to the truck, and then in the truck there is a Bodyguard 2.0 and 380, which is I have not had that but just a few months, and I really like it now that I got it sighted in. But I also from time to time carry a 43X, and I'm not a Glock fanboy. I just happen to have a 43X, and my daughter does too, and we got them at the same time when I was training her how to shoot a pistol, and so that's my three. I think the size is the convenience because if I could carry something every day, it'd be a big gun. But but you can't conceal those. So I think it's the size convenience.
Yeah.
And we have a sighting.
Yes, we do. Whoops, here, if I can highlight it here. So, somebody like give us a countdown?
3, 2, 1.
Hey, Mario! Battle bean. Okay, who's gonna do it?
West Coast weirdo.
Oh, good to see you out there, Mario. Always bring a smile on everybody's face when you come in, buddy. Good for that. Oh man, my carry. There you go. I carried the dagger. I've pretty much switched up to the Bear Creek, the 101 or the 102. Difference between a compact and basically a full size. Basically on the grip. I like both of those. The Bear Creek, the Grizzly, man, I love the way it fits in the hand. Out of any Glock or Glock clone, I just really, really fell in love with the way that thing fits. It fills my hand. If I was blindfolded and grab that pistol, to me it feels more like a Smith and Wesson, and I just I really, really like that. And then of course I have a Featherlight 38 Special Taurus. Carry that too. It's a little lighter and smaller. If it's summertime, sometimes or but as bro says, Justin carries a Barrett 416. Man, you better have a belt and suspenders on for that, buddy. And like, I'll carry my long barrel 357 Smith and Wesson every now and then. If we're just going to barbecue or something, I love carrying that thing. But like I said, I gotta make sure I got a good belt on.
Well, the thing is, with a 416, the concussion will kill the room in front of him. So,
and besides,
he gets into a street fight, it's like there's no chance.
Yeah, Justin said that's his truck gun. Oh my goodness!
The recoil blew the front bumper off his truck.
That's where that bumper went.
He hasn't had a front bumper since I've known him. He tried to get me to take the bumper off my truck so we could match.
I told you, just catch him parked one day and take a 2x4 or 2x6, go out there and wire that thing on.
That's it, here, Billy. We need to do a fundraiser and buy Justin the bumper.
What do you want?
Or 4x4.
Treated, 4x4.
4x4x8 or something else by 6 across it.
We'll build a 6x6 across the front of his truck.
There you go. We should do that at the shoot and let him walk back out and see it.
Just catch you a little cedar log and limit. Oh man. Time Boy says I try carrying my 629 in my pocket, but the ladies wouldn't stop staring. like to shout out the side chat for us, buddy? We got a lot of awesome people out there.
I
And
would
we
be
for
honored.
sure want to recognize them.
Hopefully I can read better than I did last night. What are we typing in to be called out tonight?
Oh, man. What should we type in, everybody?
EDC.
There you
EDC.
go. Good one, Gary.
Gary wasn't the fastest.
Hey,
I have a feeling somebody's going to change
Dude
those
was
three
Chad.
letters up a little
On my
bit.
screen, I was. I'll send you a screenshot if you don't believe me.
okay.
Man, look at them fly off the
Tommy-
page.
Tommy Boy said hello, everyone. Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies is on the panel and in the side chat, and he got in first. Grizzly Gary was a close second. And I'm trying to figure that out because it was Gary's idea. Hasbro is also on the panel. So is J Delta 22NC. And Denny's plant-based journey is out there. My brother, the dad from Alabama, Bama dad's out there. Alaska One Andy, Garage Guy 879. Hey, brother. Living in Southwest Virginia. Perry MNKY. Ronald Eastman. Tommy Boy. David Duff. William Hall. Chris Lang. Dale Pogue. Helping Man. R4 Mississippi Thunder. Ron 2A Matters. Justin Lowe. The YouTube Censor. Ozzy Orsborn, TJ Fishing, Block 9, I like that one. Randy K, Jason Mahoy, Sam Folks, Dwayne 7834. There's Chris from the 740. Hey, brother.
Hey, Chris.
Mr. Bob, how do you spell that? That's tough. Agorizer is out there. Jason Mahoy, Rustic Rimfire 22. Jason Mahoy again. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. And
All right.
you know, I had trouble with my up arrow, and I had to get a mouse.
Yeah.
I got just the cheapest one you could get. A mouse is a mouse is a mouse. Well, I done wore this mouse out. You know how when you get on YouTube and the shorts start popping up, and you click on one of the shorts, and then you roll the roll button. See the roll button right there?
Yeah.
Well, when I start rolling my roll button when I'm watching the shorts, they just keep going. You can't watch them; they're just like a tire going down the road. They just keep going. Golly, have I already wore out that? Yeah, I did. I guess a mouse is not a mouse.
A mice.
A horse is a horse, of course. But a mouse is
Mr. Ed. Now, I think, too, if you got your autoplay on, the next one will automatically play, too.
Well, you can use your up-down buttons on your keyboard to do the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
If you'll just not turn that. I felt like it was getting stuck. The wheel was actually getting stuck where it was getting sent.
Yeah.
Anyway, first world problems, guys. There's people in this world starving to death, and we're fussing about a mouse.
William Hall out there.
Yes, sir. I know,
Oh,
Dr.
man.
Boy.
So, we're going to turn this over to Jay Delta here for a minute. He had a really cool giveaway on his channel, and it's too late to enter now, but he's going to announce the winner and tonight. And you want to tell us what you're giving away?
Yes, sir. Give me a second here. Let me grab it.
Yeah, you bet. And yeah,
I meant to grab
a really
it
cool
today,
giveaway.
Yeah.
So you want to tell us all about your giveaway and everything and what you're giving away, buddy?
Yes, sir. So I meant to grab it earlier, but I had a senior citizens moment and I forgot until you just remind me. So we are giving away this scope today. It is a Right-On. I don't know, you can see it probably be backwards. Yeah, a Right-On X1 Primal for the 16 by 44. I think it got used one time only, so it's coming just the way it is with that cantilever and the bubble. And I had this jar right here full of 22 LR ammo, and I asked people to guess the amount of rounds in here without going over and closer, whoever got the closer or the exact amount. So I'm going to take the cap off, and I'm going to show you right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's 583.
583.
583. Yeah, so that's the number. It's been there for weeks.
All right.
All right. So the person that got the closest was 577 rounds. And that was a gentleman named Gerald Muir. Let me see if I spelled that right.
Gerald Muir. Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So if he can email me at jdel77@aol.com and send me the address and everything, I'll get it shipped to you on Monday.
Awesome.
Thanks everyone to enter in, and really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. I had 46 entries. So,
oh man, that is nice.
Congratulations, Gerald.
Yeah.
Delta, you got my name wrong.
You're gonna win the big one. The next one we are giving away. Thank you for allowing me to announce it tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, we know Gerald. I don't think he's on here tonight, but that's awesome. It's always fun to win stuff. Always fun to win stuff.
I know. I didn't win anything. I won 4 knives in a row now.
So Jay Delta wins the Rimex giveaway. I need to sign up for that one.
Yeah.
We giving a duel. No, the next one will be when the Lord bless us with 1,000 subscribers. I know that's a little bit ahead, but we are giving a Athlon Argos BTR Gen 2 8-34 by 56.
Awesome.
Brand new on the box. So that's coming up.
Yeah, and if somebody wouldn't care, put Jay Delta's channel out there, and if you're not subscribed, go over and subscribe. Great content and stuff, and you may have missed this chance to enter, but you won't want to miss the next one. That's for sure. There we go. William Hall's asking there, and I think there's a few people out there for Blue Ranch. But yeah, Rustic Rimfire's got it right. You can still win tonight. Put in your hashtag HBN144, and now, William, you've won on my show before because I had to send it to Tennessee Goddess for you, I believe is what you requested. So awesome. Maybe you'll win again tonight. Yeah, I think Gerald's in your chat a lot, ain't he, Gary?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
He's rough quit running Gary back and forth. He's trying to put a shower curtain up.
Well, I hate to ask him why he needs a new shower curtain. There's all kinds of things in my mind.
Next topic.
Ever since he said that, things been going through my mind, and like, well, maybe it's just time for one. Yeah.
Say, do yours last forever or what?
No, we actually have the hammer glass doors on ours, so we don't have to worry about it. But
I
man,
rent. I can't put that in here.
They're a pain to clean, though. It needs a shower curtain anyhow. Oh man. So yep, make sure you get entered in the giveaway for tonight.
I think we should all just be thankful he's taking a shower and needs a curtain.
So this might not interest everybody, but I think what I got planned here is, I think, kind of fun. And let's see, let me get this pulled up here. At least it is for me, and I hope everybody kind of feels the same way. So I'm going to give you guys a little peek here of what the next topic is. And then I'm going to share this here in a minute. "19 ways to cook a squirrel."
That's pretty cool.
Look at that fella. Man, doesn't that look good right there? Mm-hmm. So we'll get back to this here in just a minute. But I want to, this is why I thought I'd bring up here. And there's some reasons I brought this up here. And but really real quick here, I want to shout out R4 Mississippi Thunder. He says, woohoo, 6 months strong. Throwing out a members milestone there. Thank you, buddy. So what I have here, we're pond squirrel season. Do you or have you squirrel hunted? What firearms have you used? Any tricks you got for everybody? Do you hunt with a dog? No dog? Have you ate them? And how are they cooked? And I thought this would be kind of a fun topic because I know there's a lot of people that's probably not squirrel hunted or ate squirrel. And so that's why I got some really cool pictures up here that might just change your mind. But anyway, I figured we'd go to the side panel and the side chat and the panel and, see what everybody has to say about this. Tree rat. Oh, man. J Delta's threw out a $9.99 super sticker. Man, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. And that will go towards giveaways. Man, thank you. Squirrel and dumplings. There you go, buddy. Oh, man. Yeah, I do need a squirrel sticker. Do you brine a squirrel? Yes, that's something we'll talk about here when we get to cooking. But anyway, we're just gonna kind of leave it open to the panel. I'm still going around in case you've never squirrel hunted. So anybody squirrel hunted on here, and may have been as a youngin' or what. So Jamie, I see you got your hand up. Chad. So anyway, you want to Hasbro. So one of them go first. It don't matter. We'll all think about it.
I've never personally fixed the squirrel myself, but when I I hunted them as a teenager. My mama fixed them, and she always fixed them in a pressure cooker. And then she would take the broth out of the pressure cooker and make gravy and homemade biscuits, and we'd have homemade squirrel gravy and biscuits and pressure cooked squirrel.
All right. Good stuff right there. And Ronald says, Winchester Model 12, 16 gauge. And I want a squirrel dog. Oh, man. If it had been up to me instead of my wife, I'd have one of those mountain curs right now instead of two Great Dane lab mixes. Model 12, 20 gauge mostly.
I'm like Tommy Boy. I like rabbit better.
Yeah.
So this is what I do. And Chad didn't get into his hunting tricks, but I like to find a patch of about 3 or 4 nests and trees and get up in there before dark, obviously, before daylight rather, and find a tree where I can see all 4 of those squirrel nests, and then I'll scrape all the leaves out from around the tree all the way around while it's still dark and they're still asleep. That way you can get up and move around. You got you got plenty of, stuff like that. So that's one of my favorite tricks. And I'll use either my Marlin Model 60 or an old single shot 20 gauge with typically with number 6 shot. And when I kill them, I just let them lay there till I'm ready to go home and try to remember where they're all at. But no matter how you cooking squirrel, you need a good batch of them. One feller could eat one. I've done everything from rotisserie cook them over a open fire, like while we're still in the woods, to parboiling, then frying them, parboiling them, then grill them on the grill. But my absolute favorite is the squirrel dumplings.
Oh yeah, good stuff.
If I didn't travel for a living to where I could run a dog and keep it trained, I'd have a squirrel dog.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty fun with squirrel dog. Saves you a lot of time, but then also if you like a good working dog, that's even better right there.
Same thing with the rabbits. If I had time to keep a dog trained, and I'd have a rabbit dog, beagle. But
you gotta work them.
Just the way I work out of town, and I can't run a dog enough to keep it a hunting dog.
Yep.
I got a guy I go to church with. That's what he does. He breeds and trains beagles, and he runs them year round. And, in the off season, he don't take a gun. He just lets the dogs run the rabbits. And he keeps his dogs well trained. He's offered to take me anytime I want to go, but we haven't got together on it. But I would love to go rabbit hunting and experience that because I've never got to do that. So.
When I was a little boy, Chad, my uncle used to take me hunting, and he'd let me shoot that Stevens. It's got a 410 barrel on the bottom and a 22 long rifle on top.
The absolute best squirrel gun they ever made.
I wanted one of them. I remembered that. Anyway, I was hunting with him one day, and his neighbor up the road had dogs, and the dog got after one of these big old rabbits. I mean, it was fast too, but that dog was right behind him, Jim killed the dog. Squirrel got away.
Oh
Oh,
no!
no. Oh,
Dang it!
you didn't have dog dumplings that night, did you?
Lord have mercy. You talking about a mess, man. I mean, they
Wow.
were best friends. And he told Jim, he said, if you don't pay for my dog, I'm going to shoot you. Like that. And, so they had a falling out about that, but it was, yeah. But
Well, there's some big-
that Stevens, it's Model 24, ain't it? Ain't that what the
I
model number
believe
is?
it is. I
Anyway,
would
Listen.
love to have one of those. My grandpa had one, and I used several times.
I love that gun. I love
There's some big money in those Beagle Hounds. Big money. You got a good champion breed.
Yeah.
Well, you don't need a good hunting dog. You just need a buddy that's got a good hunting dog.
Yeah, well, like,
Yep.
yeah, that's like swimming pools and fishing boats, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Hillbilly, you mentioned shooting them. Go ahead, Jamie.
Never mind. Go ahead.
I was going to say I'm sort of the opposite end of Jamie. I've never cooked one. I've never eaten one, but I've killed a bunch. At age 10, my dad gave me his Browning T-Bolt 22 with a Weaver 4-power scope. That's like a classic combination, right? Go out there and thin them out. I dropped a bunch every year out of the trees, and he didn't even eat them. He did as a kid, but we give them to our uncles, and our uncles ate high, fat, and happy on them because they get, I'd probably get 6 or 7 a day at least out of just our 1 acre yard.
Yeah.
And, but that was my job, was to kill them. So.
Wow.
That is awesome.
Cool.
I remember having 5 22 long rifle shells left, and my our babysitter tells us, I want some squirrel dumplings. Jamie, go get us some squirrels. And I'd grab that 22, that one like you got, Hillbilly, that
Ithaca?
Ithaca. That mine was a Ted Williams Sears model,
Yeah.
single shot. What so makes that gun so accurate, I think, number one, it's got a real thick barrel on it. And the other thing I think that makes it accurate is it's a falling block.
Yeah, those are just cool.
I just think those are inherently accurate. And the barrel ain't that long. It's probably only a 16-inch barrel.
Yeah.
But there's no way to mount a scope on it, so I couldn't even use it now. But I'd go out there as a 10, 11, 12-year-old boy. I'd take 5 shells, come back with 2 squirrels and three shells left. She'd make a bundle of them, big old pot of those squirrel dumplings, homemade biscuits, green beans. Yeah, man, that's some count. Or we'd fry them. I want to hear about the brine thing, though, man. And I got to go to bed, man. I'm getting tired fast.
Well, with my grandpa and stuff, and was because my dad is raised, by my grandpa, and anyway, it's pretty much headshots only, because there ain't a whole lot of meat on there. I mean, you can get by with a gut shot and that'd be fine, but yeah, it's mainly one of the headshots, and so, but real quick, I go out, clear the leaves out in front of a tree, oak tree, whatever, and sit down like he's talking, Jamie. But I also found out I got using 22 shorts, and no louder than those things are, them squirrels wouldn't even hardly scatter, because a lot of times you shoot and they run hide and you gotta wait for them to come back out again. And anyway,
I really want to go now that I got a suppressor.
oh yeah.
It only take about 15 or 20 minutes, and they'll be tearing the woods up again.
Yeah.
Where we lived, the house was in an old growth woods. The tree beside our driveway is still there. It's a 6-foot diameter oak tree, but all the hickories were, I don't know, they're probably 2.5 foot, maybe bigger diameter, and 150 foot tall. Well, there's just crazy number of hickory nuts from that. And those squirrels, man, there were a lot of them. They got fat and happy on those hickory nuts.
So I'm with Bama Dad. So he says that squirrel brains and scrambled eggs and some biscuits and gravy, what a breakfast. Well, squirrel was always a breakfast food at my house. That's when my mama fixed it. It was for breakfast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So those squirrel dumplings, the lady would cook them with the heads. You know, you cut them in pieces, and she'd take them
the heads
like this, stick them through the eyes, stick one time through the eye sockets, and pop the top of the skull out and eat the brains out.
I couldn't do that, man.
I can't do that either. Another thing I can't do is eat a fish that's got the head on it with the eyes still in there.
Oh, I can do
I've
that.
done that, but I don't eat the head.
I can do that. Yeah.
I can't. I don't want to do that.
We don't have squirrels in Puerto Rico, but we had lizards. So, but we didn't eat them. I just shoot them with a BB gun. You know, the old BB guns. You put all the BBs in, and then you just it's handled. And
Eyes and all.
Yeah. We just shoot a little lizard. That's it. That's the never been squirrel hunting. So I don't know. But
Yeah.
Well, they're everywhere, dude. There's a lot of folks that live in subdivisions that love guys like us come and clear some of them out. They get up in their soffits and up in their attics.
yes.
That's the problem.
That's a problem. They tear your house all to pieces.
And don't cut down a tree around your house because you're thinking the squirrel's climbing the tree and jumping on your house.
Yeah.
A squirrel can climb a concrete wall. They're not, I mean, you might see them in a tree and jump on your house, but you cut that tree down, they're still going to get up on your house. And Mr. Bob's got this here. He said, talking about bench press shooting, thought it was all to find 22 that'll shoot 1 MOS, minute of a squirrel.
Yeah.
You betcha.
Yeah, we had the same problem here. They eat on the cable, the cable TV, the cable that comes on the lines.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, they do because the resin, the plastic on the outside to protect the inside, it has a resin that they like, and they chew into that from the top. And we get customers that call in that had issues with cable, So you go out there, and sure enough, man, he had like, I don't know, 100 feet of cable that's chewed by the squirrels.
There you go. Rusty Rimfire says, trick to call a squirrel is cup and a quarter in one hand and tap it with another quarter. And I ain't tried that, but I do have a couple squirrel calls. I did use squirrel call every now and then, especially when it was getting close to mating season. And the same way with squirrels, like I know a lot of people shoot them because they're a pest or whatever, but I like hunting them in basically, November, November, late November, December, and January. And because they'll have their babies, after that, in the real early spring. And so if you like eating them, don't kill them all off just like any other, game that we've seen killed off, but a lot of times people just think they're a nuisance and anyhow. And
Hillbilly, I want to hear your squirrel call during mating season. Is like, hey baby, come over here. I got a big pile of nuts. How does this go? Do you got a little bull speaker, or how does this go?
I could do it when I was younger. I could do it with make that call with my mouth pretty decent, but I have a little one that goes in your mouth that you can make that call with. But
right,
yeah,
I'll tell you what it sounds like, Hasbro. It sounds like the Chipmunks sing.
Yeah,
what's that song?
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Alvin and the Chipmunks singing "Hard to Handle." Is that what it sounds like, Hillbilly?
Yeah, 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 yeah. And we got flying squirrels around here too.
Yeah. Y'all remember those big red squirrels? We call them fox squirrels down here.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
fox
well,
squirrels and
ain't seen more
grays.
of them in a long time. When's the last time y'all saw one?
I ain't seen a big red one in a while.
Fox, we got them. We got a lot of. We got black versions of those too. They're the same size, everything, but they're black, completely black.
Yeah, yeah.
Or maybe it sounds like Alvin singing a solo of Marvin Gaye's "Let's Get It On."
Okay, Hillbilly, we don't need to hear it after all.
Oh man. But I'm talking about the brine, like what we just used for brine was salt and water. And if I remember right, it's about a quarter cup of salt to a quart of water. And I know some people just put, once they wash them and all that, put them in water and then sprinkle salt on top of them. But I was always taught to put that salt in there first and stir it up, get it mixed up, get with that water. And then, you put your squirrel meat in there and, just cover it or whatever and overnight. And what it does is, like, when you go get out the next day, that water will just be, pinkish. It draws a lot of the blood out, which they say, which kind of takes a gamey taste out of them. But I honestly don't think a squirrel's that gamey myself. I mean, be honest with you. But you can do that. And plus, we all know what salt does to meat anyhow. So if you got time to do it, the night before, do it regardless. Salt always helps break down meat. It's why a lot of times meat's salted, set, before you cook it and stuff like that. But
that pressure cooker gets done with it. There ain't no gamey taste to it, and it'll melt in your mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the trick to Kentucky Fried Chicken, was that pressure cooker.
And I heard Mark Thomas.
Oh, yeah. You're dead on there.
Yeah, and there's easy ways to clean squirrels and stuff, which, if we get time after the pictures and stuff, I might, say a few of those tricks. But the reason I kind of brought this up is, like, my channel name's called Hillbilly Up, and kind of how I come up with that, or I've thought long and hard, and I wasn't for sure. My brand's American Hillbilly, but the gun deal and stuff, I'm on a Hillbilly Up, and basically is like we all heard the term cowboy up, and so I was really hoping to do, before I started kind of find out more about YouTube as I got on there, a little more like hunting type stuff, about, cooking, hunting squirrel and cooking squirrel and different stuff like that, kind of how you could survive, if you need to, but that's what, I thought about tonight, and I'm like, we can talk about this a little bit. And squirrel's good. I mean, it's lean, it's good for you. So, but if you think, man, I don't know about eating some squirrel, there's several recipes. I just found this online here, and so I thought, I'll just show you guys some of this here. Here, let me make this bigger. Maybe that'll help get the whole picture in here. But right there, you got tender buttermilk fried squirrel. Kentucky fried squirrel right there. There you go. Easy slow cooker squirrel and dumplings. Sesame, crispy sesame, sticky squirrel wings. garlic parmesan fried squirrel. I mean, honey bourbon squirrel wings. I mean, you can. This looks good, folks, and it tastes even better. This stuff, buffalo fried squirrel. I'll looky there, man. Cajun squirrel and sausage and red gravy. Man, that looks real good. I'd love to have a bowl of that right now.
That was like jambalaya, don't it?
Yeah. We got Cajun squirrel with dirty rice. There we go. That's some good looking squirrel right there.
That's gumbo.
Yeah.
That is gumbo.
Yep.
The okra.
Yeah. Well, that's the African translation of gumbo.
We got squirrel and green chili. I mean,
Empanadas. Wow.
look at there.
Yeah, tacos.
Slow cooker squirrel tacos.
Man, I gotta try some squirrel.
Squirrel and mushroom ravioli. Thai green curry and squirrel. Oh man, that looks good right there. Hard cider braised squirrel and mushrooms. And that looks like it's probably sitting in a dumpling or a biscuit or something right there. That looks good.
It's on grits, man. Come on.
Oh, is it grits?
Don't that look like cheddar garlic grits?
Oh, it does, though. Okay. Yeah. It is on grits, I believe. Squirrel Cajun. There you got some grilled squirrel, Hawaiian grilled squirrel. So you
It's got pineapple.
pineapple and rice on there.
Hillbilly, back up to that last one, man. I hate to be a pussy.
No, you're fine.
No,
That
the next one before that. That one. Squirrel Country Captain.
Ooh. Low country.
Head to the low
You know-
country.
Hey, Hillbilly, have you noticed something? Ever since you brought up all this squirrel and this good looking food, Jamie's not tired anymore.
Dude, man, I gotta have it. So this is on Real Trees website.
Yeah.
Well, they owe me those recipes, brother, because Lord knows I've spent enough money on their stuff.
Oh yeah. Yep. See. Jamaican jerk squirrel.
Wow.
Well, they
That
don't even
sounds
have
good.
I didn't see dumplings, but I mean that's
Yeah,
around
we do.
here that's the big one is squirrel and dumplings and stuff like that.
You went by one of them.
Yeah,
You
that
went
was
by
the-
one that had
Oh,
dumplings.
did I?
Yeah.
I might have got too excited, I guess.
All right, now we're not talking about food anymore. I'm tired again, so I got
All that eating.
Poor Jamie.
I missed church last Sunday, so we're getting back this week and playing in the
Absolutely.
orchestra, studying Daniel. We're up to Daniel chapter 12, so we're almost through with Daniel. My Sunday school class and I are doing a study on end times prophecies, and we've been in it about a year, almost a year. And we started with Matthew 24 and 25. Then we went to Ezekiel chapter 37 or 38. I can't remember exactly which one. You know, the dry bones?
Right.
That the dry bones is actually a prophecy of the reunification of Israel back in their home promised land.
Yes.
And that was fulfilled in 1948.
Yep.
And so the end times prophecies are not that far from us, fellas. So then we went to Daniel, and Daniel is absolutely amazing, guys. If you dig in good in Daniel. Then after Daniel, we'll go to some more Old Testament stuff, and then it's into Revelations. Revelations will take a year or better by itself.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all find somewhere to go to church tomorrow. You'll be glad you did. Check us out Friday nights at 8 o'clock on Georgia Shooting Connection channel. And I hope to have y'all some more videos up. I want to do a review of my Marlin 1894 and 44 Magnum, and I want to do another video on the D&T Optics, the one rifle scope. That's a nice scope.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
And with that, I'll leave y'all alone, and thank you for putting up with me.
Night, Jamie.
Good night, guys.
Good night, buddy.
Good night, Jamie.
Have
We'll
a good
see you.
rest
You
of
have
the
a good
week.
evening.
You too.
Oh man. Yeah, so anyway, we're going to be doing that giveaway here in just a few minutes. Skinny multicolored knife. So let me put the banner back up here. And we get back to this. So yeah, make sure you hashtag in, and anyway, and like I said, you do need, if you are a winner, you need to be like living in the States and in a state that will accept knives. There's only been one state so far that I couldn't mail a knife to, here in the United States, but anyway, we swapped it out with something else that they wanted. So, but anyway, oh my goodness. So yeah, we got just a few more minutes. But no, the squirrel, man, we've camped, and cooked them over the fire, we just ate them a lot of different ways, and but there's a lot of good stuff out there, man. Frog legs, rabbit, and all that stuff. So, and you don't have to be like some big game hunter, for somebody the small game, and it's good. And and most usually there's fairly good abundance of it. And so anyway, yeah. Anyway, we got just a few more minutes here. We must try to do the giveaway at the bottom of the hour. So, anybody else got something they want to talk about or anything for the next few minutes?
You ever eaten steak?
I have.
I have not.
Rattlesnake.
Yeah, we had to, when I was in the Army, I had to take some training with survival training with some of the Special Forces unit.
Oh,
and, yeah, we ate garden snake. It tastes like, I don't know, to me it tastes like chicken if you cook it right. Yeah, you had to. Me and Jake don't get along. Okay, I don't care if it's a rubber snake. I just don't get along with Jake. I don't panic, but I don't like Jake. So in the survival class, in the classroom part, you had to hold a snake. I never hold a snake in my whole life, and it's a big old garden snake. These things start contorting and moving, and I almost dropped it on the table. The instructor said, "If you drop it, you don't graduate from the class." So, and then they show you, if it's a poisonous snake, you measure about an inch and a half. That's where the poison is. You cut it. I know when you cut him, he peels like a banana. You go like that on the skin by the belly, and then pull it right out. Yeah, and then you can cook it. Yeah. So
well,
I
hopefully garden snake tastes like fresh vegetables.
yeah. Well, it tastes like chicken. I mean, if you don't cook it right, it's rubbery. But if you cook it right, actually like fish. Is what it tastes like. So.
Cool.
Both of my parents were teachers, and my dad taught advanced biology and zoology. And part of those exercises,
Not TJ.
he would, in fact, part of his PhD, he worked on rattlesnake venom, and he came up with the antidote to rattlesnake venom. So when you get bit,
Oh wow!
Wow.
that's something my dad worked on. But what he would do is in the summer times, he would take trips down there and they would do rattlesnake roundups. And he'd bring that meat back and he'd serve it to his class in high school on a Bunsen burner and set up. And it's like, can you imagine that happening today?
Oh man.
You know, it's like,
Oh yeah.
but you're right. It's mild meat. It's kind of white, and it's there's
It is.
you know, it's really no big deal. But catching them and killing them properly, that could be a bigger deal.
That could be. And on that class, the snake knew it was going to be dinner that night because
Yep.
as he was trying to explain, the garden snake kept trying to bite him. And yeah, and I got him in once. He said, 1 minute. He goes, as I was saying. And he just went and shows how you do it. So, yeah. Kind of interesting, but.
Yep. Still there?
Yeah,
I think it went dead.
Hillbilly took a break.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so for a while, you know, everybody has these in the Southwest, especially. You get all these little gift shop things, right? Well, my dad actually did one and kept it himself, where he cut a rattlesnake's head off, right? Had the fangs, all did that, and did it cast in acrylic like a desktop weight.
Yes.
And that's a pretty common thing to find now, but it's impressive because man, those are wicked animals. I'm telling you.
They are. Yeah.
I was like you. It's like I want nothing to do with it, and I
Yeah.
still had to help him because
Yeah.
in our house, in our garage, he built this room to hold snakes, and he had pythons and boas, and he had
Ooh, no.
reticulate pythons, and they're the ones that get the biggest. And so we were handling a snake that was one of them was 16 foot long, and you'd feed it whole rabbits, right? But so
Oh,
the
yeah.
snake didn't get hurt, you had to kill the rabbit, freeze it, thaw it, and feed it to him so the snake wouldn't get hurt by the rabbit trying to fight back.
You know, we're
It
talking about
was like,
snake real
I
quick.
hated
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
I hated this job. I didn't want anything to do with these snakes, and I had to help anyway.
You
It was
real
big enough to
quick,
kill you, though. That's why
Yeah.
it is big
In
enough to
Puerto
kill you, so
Rico-
I had to help him.
Mhm. In Puerto Rico, we had just regular snakes, your garden snake, non-poisonous. But now some people have brought in some pythons, and they are spread over the island now.
Oh
and
yeah,
they're eating dogs or cats or cows. Or it's a bad
Probably
thing
the
going back at home
reticulous.
now. Yeah, it's getting really really bad. So
they're vicious.
yeah, some big snakes.
I bet Chris Lang does got some rattlesnake stories.
I bet he does.
Yes.
My ex father-in-law, he took a trip to Pecos, Texas, and he said that in the mornings when you get up, you walk out on the porch, you'd have to take a broom and knock them off the porch.
Ooh.
That's
Oh
not good.
no. Yeah. If one of those get in the house, my wife, she leaves. She'll never come back to the house again.
If they're in the woods and all, even outside the house, I'm okay with it, right? Because they're good about keeping rats and snakes and stuff down, or
Yeah.
mice down. But yeah, when they're up in the house, they're dead. You know.
Yeah. Goodbye, Jake.
I'm going to address this real quick. Sam, sorry if you hadn't received those yet. I don't know what's going on. Some of those weren't being sent out right away, and I don't know if they were restocking them, like they didn't have them in the warehouse or what. It didn't show like they were out of stock, but I did get a email back or today from them or yesterday, and some of those that were like I guess back order, maybe what they called. But anyway, they were being sent out. So anyway, you should get it real soon. So, but yeah, Desert Motors. Yeah, man. I really don't have any new people on until like I kind of know them and stuff because, yeah, I mean, you can realize it. I mean, you never know if you let people you don't know on, and so nothing against you, but yeah, Guns Beer, he searched beer and live, yeah, and kind of the deal about this Guns Beer and Therapy is, we're part of a 2A group and all that stuff, and we're gonna put beer in there because of like, had a long day, long week, if you want to sit back, drink a beer, relax or whatever, and then us visiting and having fun, that's kind of the therapy part of it. And so, but glad you found us, glad to have you. And actually, I went over and looked at your channel and you got like some really cool car stuff over there. So I'll go over and check that out after the show. So anyway, but we are fixing to do a giveaway. And anyway, got somebody in here from Germany. All right.
Wow.
Well, since he's new here, he can type in hashtag HBN144. He might win a knife.
You betcha. Yeah, and this fella here from Germany, I'm sorry, I can't. Like if you enter the giveaway, I can't send these knives overseas and stuff. It has to be in the United States. But yeah, everybody's welcome to enter. Oh boy. So anyway, it is time to do a giveaway. Let me go ahead and bring the screen back up here and give everybody just a quick minute to get their hashtags in if they're not. If you'd like to get in tonight for a skinny multicolored knife, type in hashtag HBN144 in the side chat. And you do have to be present to win. And so anyway, I'll give everybody just a quick minute here. All right. Hopefully everybody's got their hashtags entered. Now, if somebody'd like to give me a countdown, and we'll get this thing to spin here. Oh, we just have a few more jump in. Go ahead and give me a countdown.
3, 2, 1.
All right. Round and round she goes.
Hey, Chris.
Oh, no way.
Oh, congratulations,
buddy.
That'll be a snake skinning knife.
That's right. Rattlesnake.
Write your name down here, Chris. I know. You literally put yours in, and Bama Dad put his in. But yeah, go ahead and say something just so we know you're here for sure, buddy. And
Him now. Wow, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris, email me at AmericanHillbillyUp@gmail.com and give me your name and address that you want this sent to, buddy, and we will get it sent right out to you. And hopefully there won't be any delays. I apologize to anybody that has had some delays. That's just nothing I can do about that. So far, they've never ran out of them or whatever, so that's a good thing. But I do know every now and then they'll be a little delayed, but not very often. And that's weird how Help a Man says
He's
send it to the
commented.
middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
He's commented block 9
9,
twice.
yeah.
Is he trying to say give it to block 9?
Oh yeah, is that what you're wanting, buddy? Yeah, help us out here, Chris.
Yeah, send to block
All
9.
right. So, block 9. Chris is gifting that to you, buddy. So, let me scratch this out. And block 9. Same thing, buddy. Email me at americanhillbillyup@gmail.com. That email is scrolling down below. And give me a name and address you want that sent to, buddy, and we will get it sent out. And also, make sure you enter your screen name, because if I just get email that says, Joe Smith, whatever, I don't know. Like, I mean, I've had people like email me and say, "Hey, I won that skinny knife," and it wasn't them. So, yeah, you have to be careful. There's trolls out there. So, yeah, make sure you enter your screen name also.
I hope he's still on here hearing you say all this, because I haven't seen him say anything.
Oh,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, block 9, you on here? Ozzy says, Chris, you spelled Ozzy wrong. Yeah, Chris, if he's not on here, buddy, he's not going to know he won. I don't have his address.
Yeah, the last comment that Block 9 made was about rattlesnakes, so it's been a minute since he's.
Yeah.
Well, he made a comment at 11:34, so.
I see what Hasbro put there.
I've tried, but nobody's ever bought it yet.
Block 9 equals Hasbro.
Right. He misspelled it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there just a minute ago, buddy, but there he is. All right. 4 knives this week he's won, he says.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Woohoo.
Man, you go get you a lottery ticket.
Mm-hmm.
He says he's won 4 knives this week, then Chris says, send it to me. I think we have to
I don't
Block
know.
hasn't answered yet, but
yeah.
I assume Chris Block 9's here, so I assume you're wanting it to.
He bought the other 3.
He bought the other 2. Oh man! All righty. So Chris or Hasbro put there in the back chat. I hadn't seen Pat in the bunker for a while. Well, the reason that is he's been racing, and I mean, he mainly I think he's just like sponsoring a car and helping with it and all that stuff, and so that's one reason he's and of course she usually race. Well, it can be Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, or all 3 nights, depending on what night the track, races. So, anyway,
good. I'm real glad he's okay, but I've been missing him. So,
yeah. And Block 9, if you didn't hear a while ago, email me at americanhillbillyup@gmail.com. Include your screen name, Block 9, and give me your name and address that you want that sent to, buddy. Awesome. Man, I did a lot of drag racing and dirt racing over the years, and I mean, I remember racing neighbor kid on the riding lawnmower, ours against his. So I mean, like, I'd race anything, growing up. So bicycles, it didn't matter. And Chris says, my way to make somebody's day better. That's awesome, buddy. That is awesome. But yeah, I've talked to Pat a few times on the phone and stuff, and he's been busy doing that and farming.
Right.
Farming and ranching. That's either one of those is a big job in itself. And then when you and your family's doing both of them,
This fall he's going to be getting busy if he's butchering this year. He'll be getting real busy.
Yeah. Not helping, man. Thanks for being on here, buddy. So, but yeah, that's quite the task right there. Man, here in the mountains, the only thing they ever farmed is rocks. But, no, they actually, some of these mountainsides, they grew some of the best tomatoes and strawberries, in the country. We had like 4 canning factories around here, canning mills for strawberries and tomatoes. And back in the day, Heinz ketchup bought all the tomatoes, all the tomatoes from this area. And yeah, so, but they're all shut down nowadays, and nobody's farming tomatoes much. Thanks, Sam. Bless you too, buddy. So let's see if we got a fun topic here before we go out of here. Okay, I thought this would be kind of quick, fun, because it won't take very long. On our VIP chat on Tuesday nights, so if you're a member of VIP, for this channel, we do a live show every Tuesday nights, and every other week we do some sort of bracket. We just kind of make it up, that night, and everybody helps fill in the bracket names, or what we're going to be doing on the bracket. And I'm wondering if this will end up the same. So this last Tuesday, we always know when you do a bracket, you can't ever put bacon in the bracket against anything, because bacon always wins.
Right.
Everybody's going to pick bacon. If you do hamburgers, the bacon hamburger is always going to win. I mean, if bacon's in there, it's just going to win.
Yeah.
And so we decided to do everybody's favorite bacon. And anyway, I have this right here, so let me show you here. Well, I'll tell you what. Everybody, put out some of your favorite bacon, and we'll see how close it got. So, I'll tell you what was in what we kind of come up with, and there's way more bacon than this. It's just we do an eight item bracket, so it don't take too awful long. So we had maple bacon, mesquite bacon, apple smoked bacon, beef bacon, Canadian bacon. We had to throw that in there. Turkey bacon, hickory smoked bacon, and believe it or not, chicken bacon was in there. And I don't think chicken bacon even got one vote.
Yeah.
Turkey bacon, same thing.
Yeah.
Gizzard says Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
No, I'll take that.
We
off the
forgot
list,
that
too.
one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
We forgot that one. Yeah.
Hickory smoke. Yep, favorite bacon. Well, yeah, I mean, we didn't get into the thick cut or thin cut, but just the flavors of bacon. Good night, buddy. We'll see you. So, anyway, I will show this here. And
I don't know. You was talking about squirrels earlier. Is there such thing as squirrel bacon?
oh man, if there was, that'd be good. Yeah. Now I agree with you on this, Justin Lowe. Black Label thick cut, man. That bacon's hard to beat. I mean, it just really is.
Oh yeah.
Cheese grits, shrimp, and bacon.
Get that Sam's Club.
Hickory smoke. Yeah, good stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right there makes me hungrier than anything a squirrel menu is on there.
I know, right? I'm gonna have to get a snack before going to bed.
Anyway, I'll put these VIPs back up here again. So this is what we had started with, and we know there's a lot more different types of bacon, but we're just having fun, and so that's what we started out with. And hickory smoked bacon, one, which Applewood, man, that's awesome, so good.
Hillbilly, that makes me think of something. And being the hillbilly topic, have you ever made shagbark hickory syrup?
No, I have not.
That's a Kentucky thing that moved at least to Indiana in my family. But if you take shagbark off a hickory tree, scrub it a little bit, put it in a pot of boiling sugar water, and just let it cook and cook and cook, you get the best syrup. I mean, it's got that hickory smoke kind of flavor to it. Good stuff.
Oh my goodness.
You need to try that.
That sounds wonderful. I will tell you, for any excuse me, anybody out there that does like smoking, meats or whatever, and I know a lot of times now people's using the pellets, but if you're actually using wood, this was taught to me. This has been passed down like through one side of my family for a long time. It don't matter if you're using apple, hickory, or whatever. Get your little sassafras, tree, and anyway, put some shavings, of that dried sassafras in there. And what that does is somehow it don't taste like sassafras. I guess if you cook it all sassafras, smoked with it, it would maybe, but it makes it super, super tender. Something about that sassafras brings out some really good tenderness in the meat. So, man.
Oh, hillbilly, I just found something online for you.
Uh-oh.
It's on Amazon. Shagbark hickory syrup that's been aged in a bourbon barrel.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh. I'm going to order this.
Wonderful.
I'm going to try it.
Yes. Try that, man. That's got to be good. I mean, no way around that. And I do want to thank the VIPs members because their entry, or their membership money for the VIPs, we put all that, every penny of it, right back into the skinny knife giveaways and stuff. So when somebody wins, it's the VIPs that's making your day better. And so I really, really appreciate them so much that you just really help out this channel. And I can't say enough about them, man. Chris is a marinade steak in both Dr. Pepper and Coca-Cola. Yeah. It's the stuff in the Dr. Pepper and Coke. And we found that out, like, if you have somebody, because we have some grandkids that, might not be able to use certain stuff, like in a cake or whatever and all that. So you got to, like, not use the oils or something like that. And if you use, it don't matter, Coke, Dr. Pepper, or whatever, the stuff in there, it'll make it light and fluffy. And so you don't end up with flat cake or pancakes, So as long as the person can have, a Coke or Dr. Pepper, you can find a lot of recipes out there how to substitute that. So, yeah, good stuff. Tea berry flavored shagbark sir. Man. Woo.
Got him going. You could be like Jamie. You're up all night thinking about food.
Yeah, no kidding. Let me try some of that on some squirrel.
There you go.
But anyway, see, real quick, we got a couple commercials here to do. I don't want to forget this. Let me bring these up here real quick.
I am gravely disappointed. Once again, you have made me unleash my dogs of war.
Howdy, everybody. How y'all doing?
There has been too much violence, too much pain. But I have an honorable compromise. Just come join us. Saturday nights, 11 p.m. Pacific, 1 a.m. Sunday metric. Just join us, and there will be an end to the horror. Just join us.
Me and Ames are very happy, so excited to partner up with Patriot Mobile. Not only does it save us money each month, we have better coverage. We also know that our money is going to a company that supports the same values that we do. Unlike the last cell phone company we were with, I was so excited to learn that Patriot Mobile supports the same Christian values that me and my wife Ames do. They support our Constitution, our First Amendment, our Second Amendment. They support our military, our first responders. Yeah, that includes our police, our firefighters, all of them. Not only that, they give discounts to our military and first responders. So happy to be partnered up with an American company. And if you'd like to use Patriot Mobile also, by using my link in the description down below, then you use code Hillbilly, you will get your first month for free. So do your homework like I did. Go over there and check out Patriot Mobile. All right. And Patriot Mobile is actually at Goals this year. And they were having a raffle there, giving away a super, super nice pistol. And somebody I know actually won that. We all know he's in this community. He went up and was talking to them at Goals, and they're like, "Hey, we're having this, this raffle here. Fill it out." And about 4 days after Goals, he got a message from him saying, "You won." So, yes, they definitely support Second Amendment. So that's awesome. Hey, don't forget to go over and check out DM Foss tonight. It's coming up later. And right there, Mr. Bob put out the link. So make sure you do that. Let's go ahead and go through the panel here and plug your channel, anything you got coming up. Gary, we'll just start with you, buddy.
Well, let's see. I got a couple knife reviews going to be coming out here in the next few days, and I've got my weekly live stream, Foul Territory, that is on Monday nights at 9 p.m. Central, and I would love to have everybody there. So, in a nutshell, that's what I got going on. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, man, thanks for being here, buddy. Yeah, everybody go check out Gizzard Gary and subscribe over there. Always great content, especially friend of knives. Oh my goodness, he's always got so many beautiful knives. Every time I see one, it's like, oh man, I'd really like that knife. And he did an next review. I'm like, oh, I'd really like to have that one. And so, good stuff over there, and a couple of great live shows. So make sure you check him out. Jay Delta, what do you got coming up, buddy?
We got some videos coming up next week, and we're going to start doing some videos on Monday on that Etronics Remington 700 and 22-250.
Nice.
Yeah, we're going to do a few videos, probably be coming at the end of September, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be fun.
That's a cool
Thank you for
mechanism.
having me tonight. I really appreciate it.
Man, thank you so much, and thanks for putting that giveaway on here, man. That's really cool. Gerald will be all excited about that. And
I thought it was cool, except he drew the wrong name out. But other than that, it's pretty cool.
I don't know. Maybe we do another one at 800. So we'll see.
Okay.
maybe we should have just mounted a recount on live right here.
Yeah, there you go.
One,
Counted 1,
2, 3.
That's what I did. Yeah, that's what I did.
If you'll do a Rimex, do a Rimex at 1,000. I'll give you some of my subscribers. They probably want to go away anyway.
Yeah. Well, we got a couple more things coming. I talked to Hillbilly, so we might give another scope at 800 and 900, and then we'll see. Just to give back to somebody maybe don't have a scope that can use it.
Buddy, you'll be at 1,000 before you know it. No doubt about that. You got a great channel, and so
we're gonna give a very, very nice scope. It's gonna be we're gonna have either a Aries ETR or a Vortex. Oh my goodness, Strike Eagle. So it's gonna be one.
Oh,
of
that's
those.
good.
Nice.
Strike Eagles are great.
Good one in there. Yeah, somebody can use it. So.
All right. But yeah, everybody go check out J Delta 22NC, the coconut himself, and subscribe. Great stuff over there. You won't be disappointed. So Hasbro, how's the hide done? Hasbro's hide.
Well, I've been busy. Put it that way.
Right.
I couldn't quite hear your question. But what was it you said?
I said, how you doing?
Oh, okay. It was cutting out for some reason. I don't know why. You're good now. Doing good. I was out shooting today and thought I'd do a little practice with my CZ for going over to Chad's place, but I realized, I don't need to practice. Needle. No, I was having a good time out there. I just finally got to my range and did a little bit of work at my range this time, and that's fun. But I can only go 50 yards there. So, but no, I got some new toys coming in. I was able to get one today, so it's one I've been it's on the bucket list kind of thing. And so, I have an old air gun coming. We have a Winchester 69A coming, and then now an Anschutz 54 match. And we'll have to see. I hope they shoot good. It could be I have projects, but I hope not. But if we do, I know some people. But we'll be playing a little bit about that, and then I got a bunch of videos to finish and publish up. The second part to Chad's that I published today, I'll get that out, and then I did that challenge again today with another rifle, and we'll have some fun. I'm just trying to get out and relax a little bit. Been tense this summer, so it's good.
Awesome. Justin says he's got a 40X coming up.
He was telling me about that, and it's like I almost pulled the trigger. It'd have been cheaper for me to order the 40X, but he ordered one, and he got a 737 on one of them. So it's like, without driving up there, I'm not doing that. So.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys are just, putting the hurt on J Delta, man. He's been wanting Anschutz, and then Minnesota Mike got one, you got one, man. You guys just revving in his
Gotta
face.
give me one. I don't know. I might go for that 1761 now before it goes away. But,
I can tell you there's a couple of nice ones that are going up for auction, J Delta. So
I know they've got some. How about the 64 super match? Is that okay?
I don't know. One never shot one, but it sounds good.
Chad?
Especially if you do this to it.
It's called a 64 super match. I don't know.
There you go.
I haven't shot anything Anschutz that wasn't good.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's about everybody. I've heard just love them. Jess says 54 actions are more desirable.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll stick with the 54 then.
My understanding is 64 is a lighter weight version of it. I just been reading history lately about it. So,
Okay.
but
Yeah, mine's built on a 54 action.
is it?
Okay.
So here's the deal. Here's the problem, Hillbilly. And for all you out there, don't hang around nibs because you'll end up with 100 BB guns in about 2 months.
I
Don't
know,
hang
right?
around this guy. You end up with a bunch of vintage rifles in about the same period of time.
Well, he started it all with
I like
Annie. With Annie.
I like how Hasbro buys something,
Yeah.
then he looks up the
Yeah.
history and everything. And
Oh, I did a little bit of that ahead of time, but yeah.
oh. Yeah, Justin says they both are great. So
Don't take
There
the
were
bait,
two
fellas.
really nice Winchester 52s that went up for sale today. Chad, you would have been happy with either one of them.
oh man.
52D and the
Yeah.
52C.
I said my buying days was over because I bought a new truck Friday, but
The one followed him on.
You know better.
I also bought a new gun today. So
Yeah.
There you go.
I got another Ruger Precision Rimfire in 22 caliber.
Yeah.
You stole one.
So tomorrow is a range day with me and Justin, and we're going to shoot some vintage rifles. We're going to shoot my 455 that I just finished up bedding, and my Model 25 that Dave gave me. It had a bad barrel on it, had some pitting and rust in it, and Dave was not aware of it. And he had 5 of these rifles, and he picked out the best one appearance-wise that looked the best, but he didn't know the barrel was in the shape it was in. So I got on eBay and was able to get a factory barrel that someone had pulled from a Model 25 for 30 beans, and I put that on today. So we already got a video on the Model 25, but it didn't shoot that great. So I'm hoping that tomorrow we'll see a different outcome. We're going to shoot the RPR, we're going to shoot the CZ455, and then Justin is doing the Chris Lang SKS challenge tomorrow, and I think he's bringing a vintage rifle, and he and I are both going to shoot Minnesota Mike's 100-yard vintage challenge, and we're going to share his gun. I think we're going to. I believe he's bringing a Martini. I'm not sure, but yeah, we're making videos tomorrow, so we can get some more videos in the queue to drop for next month. And as always, come over and join us on Friday nights at Let's Talk Pinterest with Kentucky Rimfire Hobbies. Last night, if you missed it, you're going to want to go back and watch it. It's probably one of the best shows we've had yet. A lot of good conversation last night, a lot of good fun. Yeah, check us out. And, you know, as I said before, we do have a members channel now where you can get early release videos, and we're going to do a giveaway every month and give a knife away. So I'm not begging people to be a member of my channel, but the option is there if you want it, and I appreciate those that do. So thanks for having me, Hillbilly. Great show tonight.
Thanks for being here, buddy. And yeah, everybody go check out Hasbro's Hide and Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies. Great channels. You won't be disappointed. And also out there on the side chat, man, there's great people out there living in Southwest Virginia. See Chris Lang. Ron 2A Matters put his link out there a while ago. And several more. So yeah, there are a lot of great channels out there to watch. So go check them out. Appreciate each and every one who's being here on the panel, on the side chat. Man, we couldn't have all this fun without you. I mean, it'd just be me sitting here talking to myself. That ain't much fun. So anyway, you guys and girls are what makes the show. And we just thank you so much for being here each week and just having fun with us. And, we hope that we continue to have fun. 144 shows so far. And when I started the first one, I said, we'll give it a try. As long as we're having fun, we'll just keep doing it. And so, we've just been having fun. And so, anyway, there's DJ. Hey, buddy. And he threw out Hasbro's channel. Hey, buddy. Good to see you out there. And J Deltas. And DJ's awesome, man. Supports the 2A so much. And and also I want to remind you all right before the show, 1 hour before this starts, we have Brooke Cheney and DJ. Brooke has a show, so make sure you go check that out. Always a great show. It kind of started a little late and ended a little early tonight, just through Brooke was traveling, and then she got home and got on her computer and hit the wrong button and ended the show. So, I mean, things like that just happen. And so, always fun. I had fun, always over there. So,
it wasn't one of these things where it was, hi, hillbilly, click. Didn't happen that way, did
it? You betcha. Well, anyway, thank you all so much. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And we're going to leave you off this. Remember, God, family, and country. Make somebody's day better, will you? And if the good Lord's will and the creeks don't rise, we'll be seeing y'all again. Everybody say good night.